Huzzah! Good evening. Yeah, Matt. How you doing? It's been too long. Right. This is going to be the most seamless transition ever. I'm going to stop the music and start the game sounds. It's like nothing's ever going to happen. How does that sound? Yeah, didn't even notice. Yeah, Cal. Thank you for the resub. Let me out of the retirement home. Alright, I gotta remember my buttons. Yeah, the old codger's back. And one more button. There we go. Hello. I do still exist. Don't worry, I'm not gone yet. Or maybe you'd like me to be. In which case, why are you here? Yeah, I'm a little late to the party on this one. Welcome to Blueprints. Get it? Blueprints. This is some puzzly game that everyone's been going crazy over, so I'm gonna hopefully go crazy over it as well. Let's begin. Yeah, I'd rather I lived as well. I have no idea what the gameplay of this is actually like, by the way. Dogu Bomb presents. Yeah, I feel you there, Cal. I would like everyone.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the
it's next to the Great Hall.
Should have no trouble
Easy.
covering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
It does feel very House of Leaves, which I still need to finish. Oh, pretty art style. Okay, I have 50 of something. It's not steps. Open only in the event of my death. Well, Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and do not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Scribble. Thank you, Herbert. We get an map. The Mount Holly Blueprint. Blueprints. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Welcome to the blueprint menu. Alright, I can just go to sleep. I feel like doing that half the time. Okay. So I guess I pick routes through here. Am I trying to make it to the... No, the antechamber isn't the room that I'm trying to get to. That's just a free space. But one of these will be room 46. Why couldn't they make it 47? Cosmic would have liked this game then. And I guess the steps in the top left are how many rooms I'm allowed to visit. Okay, the grounds counts as a room. Yo, Jag, how you doing? I can and shall obey. Is it going to be... Yeah, okay, I have wasted 2 steps. Oh, I get to place the rooms? When I enter a bedroom, I gain 2 steps. I could do with that. The closet will give me 2 items, or I can make a hallway. Well, for this one, I'm gonna make it a bedroom. So I get my 2 steps back. There we go. Trunk is locked. I can't seem to open a lot of things. If almost anything. Greetings from Reddington. Is the game loud enough, by the way? It's been a while since I've said that, because it's been a while since I've streamed. Oh, I can't crouch. Okay, so we've gone this way. Could be a smidge louder. I will make it a smidge louder. Granted, the voices were a bit louder than this. Okay, that is now a smidge louder. I can make this... I mean, every bedroom needs a bathroom, right? I get 10 steps for a guest bedroom, though. But you never access a guest bedroom through a normal bedroom. Like, it'd be kind of awkward if your guest needs to go to the bathroom and they have to step through your room to do so. Granted, this is a big manor and it's built however it was built. I'm gonna place a toilet. Personalized towels, of course. Somehow still thinking this is a normal house. Yes. Maybe I just forgot what's here and I'm getting lucky. Okay, every time you come through the bedroom you get +2. Cool, okay, okay. I am learning. A nook. +1 key. I'm going to make a nook. And there's the key. So I would assume I can take this back to the locked chest in the bedroom. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal, will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. I don't have one of those, at least not to hand. Chat, be my journal. I get my 2 steps back. I use the key on here. Yes. Universal keys. An electronic keycard opens electronically powered security doors. And a gemstone. I'm asking you to remember stuff? Yes. Someone in chat hopefully has a pen and paper, because I don't. I actually don't. Gaslight yourself into thinking it's real like the rest of us. Maybe. We'll see if it gets to that point. Come on, let's add a spare bedroom. You have a keyboard and notepad? Hey, it works. Another gem. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though. As always, I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. What are we supposed to remember? I don't know yet. We will find that out at some point. Oh yeah, Matt. When finishing off Pacific Drive, you specifically called out to Jamie that you didn't do the basketball thing and then proceeded to still not do the basketball thing. You could have given him that. You lost the basketball. It would have been somewhere. Have I run out of places to put... I've run out of places to put doors, haven't I? I am smart. How do I reset the house? There's no more exits. I guess I just call it a day. Tomorrow you will awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been reset. I mean, it's 2 gems. I've also locked myself out of the rest of the house, so... Who's messaging me? Work is messaging me. I will get to that later. Hit a full bungalow. Okay. Took 20 steps, found one item, made 6 rooms. Day 2. Hopefully slightly more productive. Okay, that's the same, but there's no blueprint this time. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 feet. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching mana and must call it a day. Yep, as I've just experienced. Alright, puzzle piece, a gem, or a bedroom. The den has 2 extra exits. Seems like a decent start. Well, it seems this would be against the front wall of the house, so that should fit. Day tuna. Hey, careful now, Jag. One of the gems that I lost. There's not a huge amount of stuff to actually interact with in these rooms. I can put a corner piece in here, which would be the commissary. I didn't read the pink text on that one. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Oh. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live-out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password. Scribble. With and without. Without. Oh. Dessert and desert. S. Someone want to jot down S? Annual Maid's Day sale. 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome. Day 20 and 21. Mount Holly Commissary. I can buy things. I have no coins. Really? You give me an arcade and I can't play it? Buy from who? The shovel. From whom? Right, so we're down 1 hall. I could put another bedroom in, but that locks off a room up here. I could put the hall in. We haven't done a hall yet. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any may draft West Wing Hall rank 2. Resi 4's merchant. So am I supposed to be getting to the antechamber or what? What can I put here? I want something ideally that's got a right-hand door, and none of these are that thing. I have to select one. The hallway gives me the most choice. I've just blocked a door off there. Get a coin from the storeroom though. Cool. The box contained the key that I used to open it. Can I bring up the map while choosing? I will try next time. Nice tie. It's a painting of just a tie. Ideally, I want something that turns right as well. Okay, I could put the parlor in. I can. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, so I blocked off one door in the den, but whatever. It just means I don't have a shortcut going through there, which is fine. Like, I still have access to this tile, and it has all its other exits open, so it's fine. So yeah, when I'm drafting a room, the door at the bottom of the icon is whatever, like, is directly in front of me. I can't rotate these. It's kind of a shame that I'm blocking off a lot of access to here. I'd have to make sure that I can route to it from there. Yeah, I know there's no backseating tag. I forgot to add it on. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlour game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colours. You'd pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included with this letter all the details you need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend... something. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Press W to walk forward. How dare you ruin this game for me? This box is blue. It is? The gems are in a true box. This box is black. Great. That is very much 2 truths. Like, that's not lying. That's not lying. The gems are in a true box. This one must be the one that's lying. How do I open it? I have a key. do I open it? Check the instructions again. Oh. It was next to the instructions. Hey. Alright, that's back to the start. I see you judging me. Yeah, I solved your puzzle. Probably do with the bedroom. The rumpus room. Oh my. You know we gotta do a rumpus room. Go on then.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara,
Hello.
and I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something,
Do you know how to make a grilled cheese?
something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir.
Someone used way too much starch when washing it.
A door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key.
You guys taking notes?
It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. Some door with a moon. You taking notes? Thank you. Cat flag, beach, no grilled cheese. Moon on door. Yep, definitely want the office. The antechamber lever is in the greenhouse. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives. So just make sure the west and east levers are operational. West and east levers. Upgrade disk. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. I don't know what that means. But okay, there's a terminal here. Okay. May as well get everyone paid. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. Which there are none, but okay. Spread gold in estate. You get coins. You get coins. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins within the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Okay. Log into network. I know the... Is it Simon? No. Then I have no idea. Can upgrade though. Beep aged you by a decade. Full plan upgrade program. The boudoir. The vault. Select a floor plan below to upgrade this room from courtyard to courtyard with 2 gems, courtyard with 5 dig spots, or a corridor, which is always left unlocked. You'd have a crisis over which password's the real one. When I was looking through the soundtrack before I started tonight, I saw Simon's theme and just thought, oh no. See, I don't know the use of dig spots yet. I like corridor though. Wait, I know what gems are. I need them to open the door to some rooms. But I've been okay finding them ahead of time so far, so I'll try the 5 dig spots. Corridor is where coriander grows. Come on, I can read that. I see you up there. See, I don't know yet how much of the decoration is clues to other things. Like, this is pointing, but there's nothing like I can interact with. It looks like it's just decoration. There we are, up the side. Everything needs to turn in that. I need something in the next room that turns right. Kitchen sells food, though. Okay, they all turn left. I'm going to get a couple steps back. Oh, I've been in this room. Last time there was a lockbox there. Did it say there was a gem or something in here? Or just that I had to spend one to get here? I think I just had to spend one. Observatory. 1 star for each time you've drafted observatory. What does the star do? Also the only one that turns right, so I kind of need to. Ooh. Bat flying over hedge. Cool, I can't get out now. actually reach this? No. This puts it down, though. I would assume I was trying to point this out. I'd actually locked myself in then. The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Bird and Sons Publishing. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, +1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, 3 steps. Amundus Minor, +1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious today. Okay. Clavis, the Key, +1 key. Who'd have thought? Diamondus Major, +5 gems. Draxus the Dead. Dead end rooms are more common today. The Sail. Everything is 50%. Oh my god, the Sail. Borealis, Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Why is flowers in quotes? Okay. Also, why did that go from page 15 to 20? Who stole my pages? It'd be nice if I could actually, you know, look. I guess I need something to raise this up because it doesn't want to hook through there. That all the way around there and then drop it down. Can I like step onto it? Oh, now it goes up. Can I peek? Okay, one more. I can look. Oh, okay. It is North Star. Well, could have been worse. Please be something that goes left and right. Courtyard or chapel. Whenever you enter chapel, lose a credit. Lose 1 gold. I'm speaking in Netrunner terms. Credit. I mean, chapel and courtyard are both fine. The courtyard's the new one, but... Oh, gem requirement. I don't have a gem. For run bonuses, yeah. Goodbye, money. Why is it kind of laggy in here? Should be Nook, because it goes left. And gives me a key. I'm not going to go in there yet, because going back out through here if I want to is going to cost me some money. Hey! Hold on. Fuck off, bot. Judgment. So that's going to block off the left door. That's the only one I can pick, 'cause it's the only one that's going to go right, and I need a gem for that. Shit. Well, corridor, I guess. No, but just like referring to credit as a universal one spendable thing is just because I've been playing Netrunner a lot recently, so that's why it's on my mind. I know it's not the Netrunner term, but lucky. Ah, you're not to blame. I've read you. I need a gem for that. The apple, but it's not extra delicious. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Well, I've taken it now. I can't go up there. Well, at least I have a key. The key to the... Oh, I need a gem. To the spare room. Woo. Exciting. You got a tape machine? Probably do with the guest bedroom, but that does make this a dead end. I also can't do the courtyard. Probably do with the 10 steps back, but I've also not seen a breaker box. I've seen utility closet come up a few times though, so I might just make this a guest bedroom, get my steps back, and then just work my way back around to West Wing Hall and try and fill in this side. Yep, seen you. So, genuine question, actually not for asking for spoilers, but should I be paying more attention to the actual map, or am I finding everything I'm supposed to for now? 5 burgers, 50. Oh my god. Count me in for the 100 pizzas. No, my money. Alright, this should go forward. None of these are going to let me go forward, so this is end of run. I guess we see what a boudoir's like. Like a boudoir? Nothing fancy in here. If you wouldn't mind. I could tell that was an S anyway before this told me. Can buy things though. What do I do with a sledgehammer? I couldn't make the courtyard with the dig spots because it required a gem that I didn't have, so the shovel's useless this time. Compass doesn't seem too... Why would I want a salt shaker? Like, I can only think of that being to say that I've been in a room, but I kind of know if I've been in a room because the room exists. Depends how much you want to know, but a really reductive answer is very. Okay. That is answer enough. I shall try and pay more attention. It is noon. Gordon Freeman. Yeah, the reason I'm asking is the fact that there doesn't seem to be anything else in these rooms that's actually interactable. Save for the coins. So it just makes me think that it's all there for decoration. Like, I seemingly can't, like, move anything. Escape room roguelite. Pay attention and connect the dots. Okay. Yeah, it could. Staircase. With the Southern Cross. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Fantastic. Hello. Oh, that is the room that I'm in. What is E? I see this and all I can think of is repo. And how many times we've smashed one of those. Burb. A boot. That's this room. the Santa hat. Unlike the vault was in the corner. Ah. Okay. It doesn't seem to have like a length limit, and I can't tell what I've typed, so 555. Nope. Not the easy one. Yeah, this definitely used to be... Unless they... No, because it's built into the wall. It's over here, just built into the panel now. I'm assuming it's from this perspective, because the windows are there. No other windows in this. That used to be there. 2512? Oh, 25th of December. Hey. 4. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible. But I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she had paid, and must be made to see the colour of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If, through your silence, you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Daniel and Simon. Frictional call, they want their characters back. Yeah, so in terms of the backseating, I don't mind too much, provided you're also kind of guessing. Like, give me a chance to try it myself. Then, if I feel like I'm running out of ideas, then maybe I'll ask. Usually, if it's been a while, then feel free to chime in. The bots run out of. Never mind. Yeah, if you're just guessing and you don't know yourself, it's not really backseating because you don't know. Like that's fine. But do also give me a chance to try myself. You know, so this isn't just chat solves the game and I just kind of play through your wishes. You know, a happy medium between the two is perfect. But no, like Christmas was a really good guess from that one. Why is it laggy in here? Hello. Oh, blue swimmer bird. Twitter. So many chess pieces around. Why is it so laggy in there? Yeah, I can get behind some things. Another chess piece. The rocking horse. So both of those were in that room. The ace and the queen. Bishop. Tree and a pin. The fish. Please tell me that's one of the singing fish. I would have expected more stuff to just open, though. Got any other secrets? Oh, now this opens. Ah. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. I had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title's intended to be hearings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. March of the Count is in black, though. That has 5 wires. There's 5 books. I assume a 5-digit code? N. So do I put these in alphabetical order of the first word or the last word? Be 3, 1, 5, 2, 4. Nope. Screenshots would be beneficial, but I don't want to deafen you with the screenshot sound. If that one's black, that's the lowest. No, it's not. Could be. Disable the sounds? Nah. I know that's being petty, I'm just doing it to annoy you. 4, 2, 3, 5, 1. No. Okay, so do I need to find it in other rooms then? I've not seen any books with readable spines, so I'm not sure on that front. Do I have a limited number of days to do this? I know it said on like day 16 to 20 some rooms wouldn't be accessible. There's a 10 there, but 10 is not a single number on that keypad. Yeah, there's no books that are like just readable on the spine that I've seen. Not even just in here. Yeah, I mean 10 might be 0. Sounded like it was raining for a sec. I am either playing this at about the speed that I'm expected to be at this point, or I am like the dumbest fucker ever. Thank you for that reassurance. You're taking, but you're not swinging. Yeah, I just feel like at this point I should have made maybe 1 or 2 more, like, eureka moments. I still feel like I'm just kind of walking around looking at things. I'm still just kind of weirded out by just how little you can interact with. Yeah, I know, I know. Well, I've ended up back here again. At least I got this one right. I'm very quickly running out of steps, though. Why is this one black? Is this even to... It was right next to this. Does it have anything to do with this? It must do. It's not a book, it's a piece of paper. Shut up, Jack. Hmm. So unless that one's already been picked up and it's the other four, like, is it a 4-digit code? In which case it would be... March is in the month, but then the rest of them don't fall into that. Like, fall is in autumn, maybe. Lights, passing, and herrings don't. Red herring, yes. But is it just... You've got 10 and 03. Nope. Yeah, I don't have what could be a password. What is the count? Uh... Hello, horsey. Why is it lagging in here? My money. Okay, none of these look like a count. Generate all constellations in real time. Yeah, they are numbered. I wouldn't say any of these looks like a count or a baron. Hmm. I feel like something else is going to want these. Queen, Count, Lord, Baron, Major. There's nothing that looked like army. I'm ruling out Major. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know for this one. If I get the same rooms later on, I wonder if the puzzle is the same, though. Chess pieces. I'm going to run out of rooms. Yep. Used all my feet and must now call it a day. Pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion walking around one house. Must now return to your campsite to get some rest. The house might be a little different. Charming cottage. $14 new rooms, though. Not pitiful anymore. Alright, day 3. Let's make this one a storeroom. Okay, the birdie's still in the same place. You're different. You're not a tie anymore. You're a bride. Bridge. Still the ace and queen, though, here. The parlor's risky because there's supposed to be one more room here. But at the spare room, but it doesn't give me anything. Except maybe clues. Probably not even that. Cool. Something with a left turn, please. A bedroom. Stocking up on keys. Okay, the 10's moved to here. A chapel this early. Have I done Den yet? I think so. Yeah. Car and minecart. There's nothing I'm seeing in here that looks inherently, like, puzzly. Yes, that. Probably something that could open. Passageway needs 2 gems. Not done a closet yet. 2 items. Ivory dye. While drafting, you may use ivory dye to roll new floor plans. Okay, that could be helpful. Hey, it said I got 2 things. Oh. I get more feet. A pair of running shoes. Observatory early is quite nice, I guess. Huh. Guess it's pre-solved from last time. The twins. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Calling that resource feet. As you walk around, you consume feet. What's wrong with that? View inventory of all items currently in the house. Okay, just to learn what this is, I'm going to spend that gem. Found myself. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals lies. Unless written... Heard? That's written by... Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, the screen does actually update. Huh. A nice mug of scribbles. Okay. To further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked. This is a lie. And access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be knocked as you progress north. Okay. This one's the same. Password still begins with an S. View estate inventory. 2 trunks. Cool. I did have a key card before, but obviously I lost it in the shuffle, in the redo. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with key cards. Key card is operational. I just unlock all the doors. B cam tape 1-2, A cam tape 5-6. Code check. Check one item and retrieve it. Ooh. Lab I've not seen yet. I'm kind of burning through my gems though. Truth. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Oh god. Is this Sudoku on steroids? Reconnects to match. Fruit. Heating and cooling curves. H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt to 0.5 ppt. Tested by Randolph M. Okay. I typically work over at Synco Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist Moore with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. The past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be greatly appreciated. I inserted a word, but I don't care. Okay, so I need the boiler room to be able to properly make use of that. Experiment setup. Free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Okay. Oh. The next 3 times I open a locked trunk, I can add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. When I draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then... Really funny joke, let you look it up. Okay. I have 2 keys, so I can open 2 of the locked trunks. Oh, what's the difference between a trunk and a chest? Next 3 times I open a locked trunk, gain 3 gold for each red room. No experiments found. Can't travel with a chest, so a trunk is smaller. Does this game make the distinction? Who will I? Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. It's not particularly helpful, lies. Well, not particularly unhelpful lies. I don't think any lie is helpful. I'm still not seeing all that much in terms of, like, in-room puzzles. The occasional thing, but most of it still looks just static. Oh, my 1 money. Do I just lose if I leave and try coming back in? Does it not let me in? Okay, just... Fair enough. I can just come in. Have to cheat your taxes. Just be broke. I like the inclusion of House MD. But he usually ends up being right. I mean, they'll certainly try. I can fill in some of what was meant to be here. I'll grab an apple. Yeah, it's still the same. Get me steps back. I don't know. House, the TV show, was... I liked it because it was just... His character was kind of cool. It's the same pairing again. The Southern Cross with the spiral staircase. I spin you? No. Like, what in here is a puzzle? Because the painting seems to just randomize, I'm not really seeing if they're actually, like, important or not. The start of season 5. How many seasons were there again? It's been years since I watched it. Okay, this ends... Oh no, boudoir can go. I'm sure I placed a boudoir here before. Still Christmas. Anything in here? Oh, it's open. Oh, this was this was handwritten, so it was not a lie. There's a sale on the counter. Ah. I mean, today's constellation was the twins. Yeah, Opacey. How you doing? Ah, see, that's not within this game, though. Hope you're doing well. You've come to gawk at my idiocy. That... all of these options kill this run from going north. Alright, well, I'll pick the parlor. Attended a local wrestling show. Interesting. Okay, the gems are in this box. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. Could be a truth. If that's a truth, then that would be a truth. So this one's the lie. But it's in the blue box. those I can do. I have a letter from your mom which says you're excluded from paying taxes. In red or blue, handwritten or typed? Alright, I'm going to go back to the entrance and see what those 2 chests were. I have 2 keys. How do you type a note? Have you not seen the sticky notes app that you can get on Windows? Also, yes, I'm being betrayed by the bot. I have to go all the way around to get back. Okay, get 2 more reroll dice. Not that they're of much help anymore. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. I think the highest I made it was like rank 4. Well, there's wine though. Gordon Freeman's been here. A walk-in closet I've not seen yet. Creatures clutching pearls, yeah. Can't really see any use for that yet, though. Oh, there's a keycard. Lucky rabbit's foot. That would have been nice before. Yeah, this room is a pretty bad start, though. As was this. Yeah, I mean, right now, aside from just doing repeat runs and just uncovering more room types, I'm really not seeing much else that I can do. There's this. Who knows? I hope I don't need to fill the whole thing in. Now, let me find the actual periodic table. Want to see if any of these numbers line up with the actual thing. No. Oh, yeah, true. There's one of each number, so it would be... Someone type this out for me in chat. PU. S. H. Okay, push. TH. I assume the next one's going to be E. 5 is... RE. Okay, push 3. EU. So push 3, something beginning with U. PA. So UPA? I don't think you should have... I didn't skip 4. It was TH. You know, the start of the word 3. No, 3 was H. PU. S. H. TH. That's the start of the word 3. It's push 3 up. But this is PA. So there's push 3 up A. Push 3 up AF. TE. RN. Push 3 up after N. AT. NE. Push 3 up after a 10. Was that right? Yeah. Which 10? Ah. 10. So push 3 up after a 10. I can count. Stop flashing. But this requires additional power. Got it. Useless until I get a boiler room, which I don't have a boiler room. And I can't get a boiler room now because I have no more passages. But we'll try and remember that for later. Oh. cool. This was in the room as well. Maybe that one will change next time I come into this room. Where's the red string lead to from the numbered table? There's a bunch of red strings. This one leads from a tree to a match. This one's from just... I'd be hesitant to say that it goes from circle to... What shape is that? And this one goes from nothing to circles, so... I think they're just decoration for now, at least. Can't look in there. I could look at that, but there's nothing I can do with the experiment. Fragments of a complex chemical. Yeah, there's little pieces. Not that one. Is that I don't do chemistry. It does seem if you flip that upside down, you got the O link like that one is that because it's right across from the N, which is there. Maybe you take this one and flip it upside down. That one's different because the O doesn't have an O there. I can't see that shape on here. The two black handwrite. Which two black handwritings? This? Match. Doesn't match that. I mean, this here is just a copy of this little one here. For now, I think these are just slapped on to add detail. I'm willing to be wrong on that. Right now, I don't think they do anything. Of all the things I can't interact with, I can't make food. Yeah, I don't know how complicated a lot of these things are going to be, whether I'm just going to be overthinking things or what. I just feel like I'm not making a huge amount of progress, at least initially. I know, like, it's still less than 2 hours in. I just feel like I should have made some bigger discovery by now. See, I don't know whether I should just be throwing myself at uncovering more rooms to piece together more small elements, or whether doing so just throws away an entire run where I have everything I need to solve these rooms. I'm just overlooking it. Yeah, I guess I need to find that boiler room. But finding a boiler room and finding... Yeah, finding a boiler room and finding the lab to use the power in. We'll see. Right, day 4. Still the ace and the queen in here. This room doesn't seem to change. Alright, what do you guys want? Left, middle, or right? Where do we begin? First direction I see. Left, okay. I'm going to pick the hallway because it's the one that I can actually progress from. Actually, these two always seem to show up in a pair as well. So that's a lie then. Yeah, nice parlor in the corner. Keep things playable. The gems are on the floor. Well, I can see that's a lie. The gems are in this box. The gems are on the desk. Well, they're not on the desk. And they're not on the floor. I think they're in here. Yes, they are. Okay, when I say I'm feeling a bit stupid for not guessing them, I don't mean that much. Yeah, these are always paired. When I was looking at the password in the first run through, I was saying because it was like has one missing one. It was desert and desert. Observationally challenged. Yep, and I suffer for it. I'm also rather observationally challenged. Let's get another hall going so I can try and progress further north. Plane and the location of where I am. Okay. Give me something that can go north, please. I can do the courtyard. I would need to go back and find a shop later to get the dig spots, but this would be the furthest north we've been. Yeah, I need a shovel. Oh, hold on. Okay, it has put a little, like, outcrop there for each room. It just seems kind of weird that there's, apparently a building there. Bedroom can also go right. I'll get some steps back. Don't have a key. I can't unlock that yet. And a lag spike. Not that it was of much use. Okay, well, spare room. Just head across. The den can go that way. Wow, I'm not even halfway across the house. the gem in here, though. I could lock this off and get a bunch of steps back, because I do need to probably make my way back around at some point. If I get the chapel, it gives me a way through to here. It also gives me a way into here, but I already have one through the courtyard, so I'm not too fussed. I can always get these two. I'd almost be tempted to lock this one off, because I can fill all three of these through other means. In which case, the utility closet, I've not played with the breaker box yet. These are rooms that I've not even seen. That's how you work out how things work. Just play with everything. Can't go north yet. Need a key. It is true for software engineering. Oh, that gives me the key. I'm passing up a chest, though. Oh. See how far north I can get. Can't lose a credit because I don't have one. Locksmith keys for sale. It's going to be very difficult to try and thread a path up through here, though. That gives me the most options to perhaps route around if I don't get one going up there. Does use a gem, though. Can buy a shovel if I don't have coins, and it's also not selling shovels. Fantastic. Ah, H. Chart has an H, but cart does not. That's SH. I don't know where in the password that would be. So, yeah, they're all pairs. One's with, one's without. Let's find another pair. That's stage or show, theater, play. And what flower related word goes with any of those? Is like one extra or less letter. Stage and sage? Is that sage? I don't know what sage looks like. The fuck does sage look like? Yeah, kinda. I wouldn't say it doesn't look like that. The flowers at the very top are a bit... I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Alright, another pair. So it was queen and ace. Oh no, queen and card and car. So D is one of them. Okay, okay. Here's the aha moment. That is plan and plane. So E. S we already have. Crowbar and... Pray and pry. So A would be one. It's a pry bar. These ones are always the same, but we've already had the queen. As they match, does it actually do anything? What else can I do with card? Ace and face. It's a face card, the queen. So F. What are we at for letters now? Well, this doesn't help. Ooh, horse. They did say it was the drawing room. SHTF. It was D was one of them. And what was it just there? It was face and ace. Pry and pray. But A was one of them. A and D are missing from your list there. Pin and pine. So an E. Sometimes my brain works. Sometimes. Is there queens in here? I'm not seeing anything that matches to Baron either. That wouldn't just also be Lord. Hello. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. Information I've had for a while. Something with a left turn, please. The kitchen would be nice. Need a gem, though. Oh, it's the drawing room. I guess I just get a free reroll of whatever I get. Hello, key. 10 and a deer. So our friend's still here. Oh, I missed the gem. Well, the dog tag. Oh, stag and tag. So S, another S. I don't know if these duplicate ones are going to be actually duplicated letters or whether it's going to be just like alternate ways of finding your way to the letter. What are we at now? S, H, T, F, D, E, A? Was A one of them? With an extra S. Yeah. S, H, T, F, D, A, E, S. For a second I read that as shit-faced. Hello, sir. Right, so it gives me this redraw, because I'm in the drawing room, so I guess I just get to pick whatever I want. Ideally, I'd have something that goes all four ways, but that's going to need more gems. Oh no, I just get one. Okay. Well, I've not seen a billiard room yet. I have to input the total on the table. Oh, there we go. Okay, H is another one. It's another duplicate. An anagram for stashed. Yeah, bath and bat. Yeah, I'm not liking the mathematical symbols here. I was never good at maths. That was in... What room was that in? Oh, what room was that in? You crybot. I think that was just talking about that there were rules to the game. I don't remember it actually saying what those were. I might be wrong on that, though. It might have been one of the ones where there was a second page, which I would have read, but okay, it didn't list. Okay, then. Can't even pour myself a drink. Yeah, it's green on one side and green, red, green. There's no green on the table. Inner 8 is highlighted? Oh. Interesting. Well, there's the 8. Green, yeah, well, that doesn't have a number on it. I think 8's highlighted because that's going to be the end. So I guess I just input the numbers in sequence. 15, 13, 5, 3. What are you? 12. Let's try 5. Eight would be the next one. Oh. Oh. 1 or 5. There is a 5 on the table. Nope. Interesting. What? Eight's the only one that makes it do anything. Then everything else makes it reset. I mean, there's no green ball in play. I can't read that. Also, the 3 and the 5 are also on the table, but also over here. Oh, the green is 2. Nope. It might be. Though pretty much every puzzle has seemingly been a comeback later puzzle. A banana. Yep, car and cart. The kitchen menu, a banana, a club sandwich, or tomato soup. I get 15 feet in this sandwich. A lot of feet. Well, the inner ring, outer ring, I couldn't click on. It was only letting me click on the numbers around the outside. Stuffed wild quail. Served only in the dining room. K. Peak P. Do we have a K on that already? No. No longer an anagram for stashed, though. Keys for sale. I'm going to have to come down this way from the commissary. Okay. Seems handy. C is on the list. We've got clock and lock. Dark room. Cool. Yep. I agree. Yep. It doesn't matter. I'm only filling in the gap anyway. Middle one. We get a hallway. Stairs and stars. So I. So adding K and I to stashed. I have a key for this. We had K just now. Without going back a few rooms. Where did I find that? It was K though. I can't remember what the words were. What's with that symbol? Is that something I've not found in here? Am I missing a letter? Nope, it's just there anyway. Oh, my money. Oh, I don't want to use a special key. No, I don't have a key card. Nor is it powered. Have I found a single terminal this run? Oh, because I've turned everything off, haven't I? Stupid keycard system. Security room was last run. I don't have a keycard anyway, so yeah. Rank 5 though. 4 though. Oh, there's a shovel here. I have no idea, but apparently it's important. Wow, I found a coin. Wow, I found more coins. Wow, pebbles. There's the last one. Fantastic. I can go north again. Without using my special key. Yeah, left from the chapel. Observatory. Major deja vu. Matt's not played this, no. The slice. This is... I is another one. Pilot and plot. I.e. plot of land. Conference room has the most options. Very conferencey. Safe code 9083. Someone write that down, please. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Ah. Orange. Yeah, so when I was messing around with the terminal earlier, it said like spread gold around the estate. Normally it would put it in like little piles in some rooms, but because I found this room in the floor plan, it'll just put them all in here instead. What do I need to write down? Hold on, I need to draft a... Oh god, I'm going to lock off... Oh no, boudoir can go left from there. It said safe code. The safe code... Oh. That is typed. Never mind, it's not 9083. Jot it down just in case. Also, the safe is open anyway, so... It doesn't matter. Free gem, though. Always a 4. G. Grain and rain. What letters are we at now? The pool. E. Tub. Tube. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated. No running. Stop me. I can't actually go in the water. I guess it's best I don't traipse like wet footprints through the estate, but yeah, so what letters are we at now on the anagram? Sonic logic. Add G to that list. We've got rain and grain. Where's still open? I can't get out that way. You're left from the conference room. Pump room. It's not a boiler room. These are indeed pumps. I don't know if I need to do anything with these at this point. The reserve tank is getting some. Alright, well, the pool gets some more water. Uh-huh. Well. Is there another word for that? Because that was tag before, so it was tag and stag. My mind's drawing a blank. Yeah, I mean, Cliff would kind of put it as like Kiff or Puff or Liff. That was tag before. You got it? Hmm. Tie and tie. I would have expected then to see, because there is the tie photo. Oh, photo. Maybe. I mean, that would be D, which is another letter. I think we're just getting duplicates at this point. What's the individual letters that we've got? Non-duplicate. S, H, T, F, D, A, E, I, K, G. How many pairs haven't been seen yet? Was I not able to leave through the pump room? Oh, it was a security door. Anywhere else I can go on this run? I can't go out there, I can't go out there. No. Is there anything that's an anagram of that? I'll just quickly check out the pool as I pumped a bit more water into there. Oh, it is more full, yes. I need to pump the water out. Can I? Yes. That comes into that tank. Yeah, so pump 6. I need that to go. Up. You go out of 5. Or gets it from. I need to pump it into there. I'm not really sure how this works. That's not what I was trying. I wanted to go in there. I'm running out of steps. It does get lower. We're gonna have to continue this on a different day. I assume if I can empty all the water out, then I can open that panel. Alright, let's end this day. How'd I do? Ordinary villa. Nine new rooms though. Right, day 5. Yeah, burbs. Well, those flowers always there. Alright. This box is the middle box. The gems are in the middle box. This box is the middle box. Spread gem in each green room. Barbecue. Occasionally, you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. I'm more interested in the grill. Doesn't work. Yeah, there's a dig spot there. I don't have a shovel anymore, though. There's a dig spot upstairs. Hello? Great chance of finding keys and coins. And a reroll. Could have done with that before going into this room. You haven't been explicitly barred from putting a barbecue on the roof? Do it. Yeah, that's a camping barbecue. Like, an actual grill's gonna be fine. It's designed to be placed on things. They have shovels. Alright, bridge and bride. I think we've got all the letters now. Any luck on finding an anagram? If I need a shovel, I can come back here. Grill your glizzy. Such language. How you doing, Cosmic? How was the night faring? So, why is my metal detector going off in the middle of the floor? Kill 2 more of the main bosses? Hell yeah. Yeah, I noticed the discussion between you that you guys were sort of both playing the same character. One letter away from making shit face. Why is the bot afraid to say that? Good old nook. Okay, okay. So it was pointing me in that direction. Put your dinner in the oven. Nice. Why is there a sledgehammer out here? Shatter padlocks on locked trunk. That's a bit of a... Probably also shatters the trunk. $17.5 fish fingers. Yeah, what happened to the other half? Ooh, I get interest. Game's getting economical now. Codsicle. Let's try using this. Gymnasium. I lose 2. Ah. Spare set of car keys. I'm sure that will help me. We can try and keep heading north. Never mind. Guess we sneak our way through the pantry. Banana. Billiard room's back. Oh, this has changed. It's still green, green, red, green. So I don't think the darts are anything to do with this. On the 13, the balls are still in the same places. How do you work then? 9 or 6? There's no 9 or 6 on here. Alaskan polloxicle. Isn't that just what they use when cod is too expensive? The hell is the thing on the left? Oh, the, the thing on the right. The other one. What is that one? It's late, okay? Yeah, so for the uninitiated, throughout this game, there's a bunch of these puzzles where there's like 2 images and one of them is like 1 letter removed from the other. What is that though? Like those fondue fountains. Unless it's Tiger and Tia. In which case it's the G again, which is a letter we've already got. What's the thing on the left? For fuck's sake. Oh, we can continue north. It was a dog. Thank you. I would never have guessed that. Ah, it's locked. I need another key. Anywhere else I can even go? No, everything else is filled in. Oh yeah, it was fire and fur. Messaging me now. Oh, eBay. Cool. Lock and clock. Was peek and pee. Oh, there's a coin. Basket's cursed. Coupon book. Save 1 credit on each purchase made. I can buy a shovel. Wait, do I have enough of the shovel? Commissary was this way. Please tell me I have enough for a shovel. I do. Time to dig. An old tin can, not worth picking up. And I picked it up anyway. A rather dirty coin. Right, well that was not worth it. Without the key going out of there, I don't think there's anything else I can really do on this run. I'm finding a few new rooms though. The patio and the gym were new this time. I feel like I can just guess this. Is it the difference between them? So it'd be 3? No. So it's neither of the highlighted ones. He tried to witness again and got frustrated. It's it's a game. It's a really good game, but it can be kind of frustrating if you don't get the exact rules for a particular puzzle. Of course, the whole point of it is it doesn't really tell you. You kind of just have to infer. I just want to find which number makes it go to the next. 13, 15. 19, double 14. Or triple 14 even. $32. I mean, 32's not an answer. That was 15. Where are you getting 32 from then? And how do I input that? Hey, you and me both. $14 times 3, but there's also 19 is highlighted. There's 2 that are being highlighted. I think 13 was lit up, so I pressed 13. It moved to. Well, I know it's 15. 13. It's 6 and 9, which is 15. Yeah, 3 14s is 42 plus 19. All right, Jake, thanks. Cough came up then. Yeah, have a good sleep, and thank you for tracking along. It is 11 o'clock. I can probably do another hour. 61. Yeah, 61 is not a number. Like triple 20 would be. 16? Nope. What was the logic that got us to 15? I pressed all the numbers going around until it said yes. But in reality, 13 lights up 9 and 6, which added together are 15. So that was the add. That'd be subtract next. But 42 take 19 is a number still more than 20. Which I can't click. Try 5. Ah. Okay, so 12. That was the take. So 12 times 5. That's Well, 12 take 5. 7. Okay, okay. This is 2 times 10, I guess 20. Yep. 15 take 13, so 2 times 3, 6. Hey! Purple was multiply. I can go north. Yeah, let's do the spare room. Yeah, you get that one, Jack. Dark room will let us progress. When did this become a horror game? No, I got so close, but it's a dead end. Best character. Ah, U is a letter we've not seen yet. We've got hose and house. Almost missed you. You father from shitface. -5 strength. L is another word. We got flan and fan. Of course, the way I want to go is lockdown. The hell's a flan? It's a type of dessert, like a blancmange kind of thing. It's like a set, kind of like a jelly thing on top of a sponge cake or something like that. Blancmange. You did well, Cosmic. It's spooky. Coast and coat. Is that S again? Plus 1 gem. Yeah, next time you'll be less afraid to just ask. Pizza! Hell yeah. Oh, it's got mushrooms on it. Fuck off. I don't want that. I don't have a furnace. Summer truffle sauce smothered in fontina cheese, wild mushrooms and spiced salami. Can I just, like, take the salami? I'll be happy with that. Sure, we'll have dinner. Didn't even finish it. Hello. I don't like mushrooms, okay? I'm fine with the flavor of mushroom in things, I just don't like the rubbery texture that they tend to have. Yeah, tomorrow? How you doing? Pizza has rubbery mushrooms, they're doing it wrong. I just meant mushrooms in general. Oh, I can't go back and finish it. Yeah, so that was stage and stag. So E was the one for that one. Stag, weren't you going to bed? Not that I want you to leave, but you did say you were off. We're starting food discourse? I think we're starting some other discourse. Potentially more than that. Right, for this run, I think I've done everything that I can. I like the fact that stepping outside is technically a move. Can I find anything out here? Actually not come out here yet. Can leave. Make a wish. What did you wish for, chat? Stop it. Why does it let me go this far? Oh, I can actually visit my campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great-uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. Well, okay. Was there a door in that mountain? There is indeed a door in the mountain. It does not open for me. I assume there is something I can do in the estate to open that. I don't have a code for that one. Come on, let me jump. 25-12 again, maybe. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, call it a day for that one. Mid-sized villa. Got so close. Call the lock-picking lawyer. He'll just talk at it and it'll unlock. It's just all zeros. Rank reached 8. We go again. Not really keen on the fact that I can't easily get to the next slot over. No trunk either. Yeah, I think I'm locking off that back room. Oh, this is terrible. Apple. Okay, I can get back with the chapel. My money. Nope, never mind. I get the parlor though, so I get one more shot at this. The gems are in the black box. The gems are in a box with a statement. Not true. Not false. It's one truth and a lie. No, sorry. One truth, two lies. Is it two truths, one lie, or is it... I'm forgetting. Two truths, one lie, right? Is it a lie if you say nothing? Fuck. Yep, garden cart. How dare you? Yeah, Cal. Repo? Sometime soon? Literally never have plans. Dude, same. Oh, the dead end. The Goon Cave. Best character. Clock and tie? M. Time tie. M's not on the list. I couldn't go for Courtyard because it required a gem, which I didn't have at the time. A. Coat, cot. Right. Anyone good at anagrams that can work something out from those letters? Stairs and stars, we got the eye. Ligma's there. Oh, good. Yeah, see, I need a gem for the courtyard. It is a cot, it's a small bed. There's a few letters that we've seen different combinations, but I don't know if there are duplicates. Like S we had multiple times, H we did. Yeah, pin and pine. I've lost track of all the combinations now because we've had the same photo, same pictures, like paired with multiple things. So I don't know. Maybe. One nook, please. Oh, hello. Has it stayed where it... No. Try and get some water. I can never empty it out fully. I've got 3 spaces fillable. Boiled room. Alright, Cosmic. Have a good sleep. 2 Kellogg's Frosties breakfast cereal bars and 17.5 fish fingers. Your appetite is definitely back. I missed the BRB just putting on an entire bag of halloumi fries. Those were days. That went the wrong way. That sounds good, Cal. Until you said cheese. I just want to get this, like, over here. Or just some extra in this tank, but I don't know how the rest of this works. Finding out that we're not food compatible? How do you mean? wrong direction. I just have that go over there. There's a... That connects. I just want to take the remaining 2 bits of water and put one in kitchen and one in here, but I have no idea how this all connects. This hasn't helped. Oh, so it's anything coming from 1 and 2 goes into pump 2, and I can pick which of these it goes into. So that's only for fountain and reservoir, so everything else, aquarium, kitchen, greenhouse, and pool, is always going to come into... If 4 comes into tank 2, which is the kitchen... I want it to go... No, I want to pump this. So I want to take some from greenhouse. Put it into... That tank is currently full. I have no idea. Magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. I mean, sure. There was nothing odd about that one. Closelier. This game still makes me feel dumb. Ah. Uh-huh. Well, that answers that. After we already got it. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all 4 sides. Must be a way to open. I mean, I've not found a way of getting there yet. it's so close. Need one more unit out of this. Morajai. The White Sea of Yore. Of my what? You know, it's not showing me anything new so much as literally just giving me a window to see the details, which is what it's supposed to do. May the 2nd. West Wing Hall. Check one item in and retrieve it later. I've only got the magnifying glass though. Okay. I can get the magnifying glass back later. A tube and tub. That's it for rooms I can get on this run. I'll try one more. Clara Epstein. Rooms this time. Don't know how many days it typically takes to finish this. And I feel like knowing the answer to that's going to make me feel even stupider. Start with the middle. Puzzle piece from the parlor. You're in the parlor. Yes. This box is empty. The blue box is true. Okay, so truth, truth. Lie? It is two truths. Wait. Okay. That's true. That's true. This is lying that it's empty. Yeah. Gotcha. Spare car keys for a car that I have not seen yet. Hello? No Chevelle, though. Ooh, lab. Are you the same? You are the same. Okay, so I need power for that. Right. What were our password letters? SHTFDAEIKGLMA. What word can you even make with that? Can't remember where which room it was in that's got the actual panel for it. Immediately lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Whenever I eat an apple, gain 1 key, 1 gem, or 1 die. Yeah, anyone good at anagrams? Damn. I'm just going to throw all the letters into an anagram solver and see if it even knows anything. Right. It scrolled off the top of chat. One sec. SHT. FDAE. AKGLM. Ramble. Nothing of that length. The longest words is gilt heads, half times, ham-fisted, makeshift, megaliths, or safe light. Nope. Make shit. Oh. So, assuming that I've missed a letter. No. Okay. So, I think I've got all the letters at this point. I just don't need all of them. I still haven't found the boiler room. Commissary, I guess. The only one with another exit. Oh, here we go. Judging by the length of the letter S, I think it's probably a 7-letter word. I could really do... Get the Maggie glass. I don't have one. Because I left it in the last one, and also any items that you collect on any day don't make it into the next day. Glassant. Yeah, unfortunately. Unless I can buy one. Nope. Ooh. Hell yeah. Mount Holly Records. Total time 3.5 hours. Total days 7. Okay. Dartboard solved 1. Isn't there only 1? Huh. Cool. First time checked, magnifying glass. Den is the favorite. Most time spent in laboratory. Contraptions I've made. None. My largest purchase was a shovel. Oh, I have to scan the stamps with the magnifying glass. Most avoided floor plans, nursery, passageway, and locksmith. Well, the locksmith lets me buy keys, but every time that I've had it as an option, I've either had keys and no money, or not had keys and not had money. Or it's been like, costs 1 gem and I can't afford it. Drafting strategy. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Oh, what do I want? The pump system user manual feels like something that would make me less stupid using the pumps, but at the same time I feel like I'm still going to be stupid. Simon P. Jones. Okay, is House Directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull up the directory. There's so many rooms. Of course, yeah, room 46 is the last one. Can't do anything with you. Chamber of Mirror, the boiler room. I don't have a gem. Ah. Alright, the Chamber of Mirrors sounds cool. I have no reflection. Okay, that was useless. I guess if I find another way in there, which will mean routing all the way up here, which... No, that's the only doorway in. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Okay. Cool, I guess. Ooh. Banana. Don't mind if I do. That has pretty much locked off this entire playthrough, though. I have 2 more chances. One more chance. Yes? What in here is valuable? Ah, the coin. You again. The black box is black. The black box is empty. Black box is true. Well, you're true. You're true. That would be true. So you're false. Which makes you false. No. If you're empty, that... my head. You're definitely true. If you are empty, you are true, and therefore this is true as well. And therefore it's in the white. No. If this is empty, this is true. This is true. This is always true. This does not point me to which one the gems are in. So one of these must be false. Which means this is not empty. Which means that this one is false. So they're in here. There we go. I'm smart. Sometimes. Right, that is as much as I can do for this run. This has hurt my head. It is almost midnight. I don't want to be staying up too late because I do need to get back on my sleep schedule next week. An entire direction I haven't explored yet. Got 2 more rooms, and then I think I will call it for tonight, but I will continue this tomorrow. I'm having fun with this. It's just pointing out how stupid I am. Which I both like and dislike. Mostly the latter. Yeah, it seems like good progress, but at the same time, I'm not sure whether I'm just really dumb and I've missed a ton of stuff that's like painfully obvious. Probably the latter. I need to get the magnifying glass again so I can go back in the commissary and see if I can work out how long the password is. There's a bunch of letters it could be. The password definitely starts with an S. Kind of looks like there's an N there and a D maybe? Apart from that, I don't know. Alright, well, I am going to call it a day from this one. And that will be it for me tonight. Yeah, it does say that there's some stuff that I can do that it's permanent. I've not really come across much yet. We'll see, though, if I come across more. Now, what will you stay up until 3 with? I'm sure you can find something, Cal. Yeah. Alright. Save and quit. Is it going to quit to the menu or quit completely? Menu. Alright, well, thank you all so much for stopping by. This has been fun. I will be continuing this tomorrow. I will make absolutely sure that I am continuing this tomorrow, come hell or high water, unless I'm like ill or something. But yeah, this has been fun. And I will catch you tomorrow. Am I back? Probably not. Good night.